Hello everybody, PlanetWalls here. I believe this is the 40th episode special. It's not really special, it's just another daily challenge. A daily challenge a day keeps the doctor away. I gave up on that being cool. We're gonna be the Van Helsing guy, because I'm never that guy. My lovely wife, Becky, will be joining us in a moment. Right now, she is busy earning a Nobel Prize. Let's see, what's going on here? Alright, we're going to start off with a lot of gold, and what's going to be our strategy today? I think what we're going to do is try to take things to the next level. The other day, and I feel comfortable spoiling this, I think it's episode 37, I made it to number, well, 1 at the time on the leaderboards, but eventually number 2 on the leaderboards. I also had a picture of my disgusting face for you guys all to see. Which I'm sure you all made the most of in your own special ways. I don't know if I was trying to implicate you in masturbating, but that wasn't really what I was going for. Maybe you thought so because now I've said it. Maybe you didn't think so until I said it. Where was I? What are we going to do differently? So the guy who beat me and got number 1 on the leaderboards in the end, after under whom I came in second, he beat me by something like 700,000 gold. So I had like 1,200,000 something, and he had like 1,900,000 something. So I don't know how the fuck he did that, but we've got to pull out... What the hell? That was Dickles. We got to figure out how we're going to pull out the stops and beat that sort of score. I don't know if he just ghosted more shit, or if he... I don't know, if he was probably more efficient with bombs than I was. That's probably the core of what he did. And so he came into the City of Gold with a lot of bombs and was able to mine it more spectacularly than I was, for sure. I used a lot of bombs just to keep myself safe over the course of the run. Okay, cool. This is always fun. God. Alright. I see that spider down there. This is kind of already a pain in the ass. Dark levels stress me the fuck out. Okay, should I throw this? Yeah. I'm not sure how I feel about that play. Also, this guy that did well probably, like, ghosted everything. At least that's my suspicion. Alright, we're going to be able to sacrifice that little pup right away, though. That's good. Come on, get on this tablecloth. Okay, cool. I'm fine with that. We're spending a rope to get this, yeah, good. BAM! That's fine. We didn't get hurt there. I should have moved, though. Alright. So far, this level has gotten us a ton of gold. And I don't believe we'll be able to ghost on it, but it looks like we will be able to very effectively purchase things. Oh, God! Okay, that's not a good thing to have happen. 5... 6, 7. If this guy hits me once more, we're done. Oh, shit.
Are you playing the daily challenge?
Yep. Ah! Okay, we got that thing, but that was spooky, and we're down to 2 hit points. So, not spectacular. I can't believe I forgot that was there. Okay, that worked fine, though. I think we're just going to buy these things. So maybe this is where, we start to fall behind. I'm not sure. This makes me very nervous. I heard a skeleton come alive. Oh, God! Those are just bones? Dem bones. Dem bones. What's up here? Anything good? Just lighting these torches. Alright. Is this guy alive? No. Good to know. Alright. So down to 2 hit points. That's now the big concern. That snake is on fire. Okay, good. Are we going to be able to get that last firefly up there? I sense the ghost coming in a minute.
It always comes.
Yeah, it comes at 2:30. Not like 2:30 p.m.
2 minutes and 30 seconds in it?
Yeah. I think we're going to head out.
Adds a lot of anticipation.
I know. It's very scary.
His...
The ghost is actually a lady.
Really?
Yeah.
We have, like, no food in our house.
No, we have food.
No, I know.
It's just not edible. I mean...
Like, we have no protein.
Yeah, I know. That is a problem.
We're basically vegetarians at this point.
Or we eat only rice. We're Rosarians.
In the semester, in the course of the semester, we've only become vegetarians. Just because it's just that difficult to cook.
It's really not worth it.
I think I'm pretty sure I worked a 70-hour week this week.
70 hours, huh?
I calculated it.
That's a lot.
It's a lot of work, yeah. I did get my sleep.
Come on, jump! Ah, fuck! Now he's gonna come up! Oh, shit. That spider could be the end of me. I don't want him to be, but it could happen. There's another store shopkeep here. That's unfortunate because he's just got a dog. A prostituting dog. We don't want to spend any money on him. Jesus, this...
I don't think I ate enough. I think I'm sick. I'm getting sick.
Yeah, you gotta eat more.
I know. I'm eating an orange for vitamin C, and I took Zicam.
Okay.
Zicam! The thing that stops the cold.
Magically. Using methods variously unknown to science.
No. They showed that zinc actually might help.
Yeah, but they don't know why or how. Okay.
It's some deficiency.
I'm gonna try and set these things off, but we're gonna do this as safely as possible.
Which you would get if you ate meat.
Oh, God. Hang on. Woo!
Should I not talk for a while?
No, it's okay. The stress time is actually done now.
I actually got really into nutrition for a while.
Yeah, Becky loved eating well for a little while. For like a week or two.
But you would... No.
It was for longer than that.
It was actually almost a year. But this semester's been so heinous that...
In terms of your schedule, yeah.
Yeah, that it's absolutely almost...
I like how we measure time in terms of semester. Have you ever noticed that?
Yeah. I mean, I think everybody. It's just implicit.
All of us do?
Yeah.
All of us students?
Yeah.
All
and
right.
the thing is, you're supposed to be working on like books and papers during this time, and no one does. Well, I mean,
it's very difficult to do
actually,
so regularly. People do.
People do, but like at the same time, like they never feel like they're doing enough, and like I just like flat out say, nah, I just like took the 4 months off.
I guess I shouldn't have bought that compass earlier.
We're kind of like Europeans, but except that we work harder during the week. No offense to you Europeans.
Yeah. We hear you guys don't work at all, you Spaniards, you. I remember I wanted to buy a beret at a Basque beret haberdasher shop, and they didn't come back to the store until like 7 p.m. Right. They took a long lunch break.
Right.
So I have assumed that all of you do that. All of you Europeans.
Yeah.
God damn it. We don't want this boulder to come crush the vault. I think I'm going to try and ghost that. We've got enough bombs. Ghosting the vault is a very stressful part of any run.
Can I go back to my healthy diet?
Oh, yeah. Talk about health diet.
My healthy diet was actually, it had nothing to do
okay,
Shut
so
up.
I'm still alive. No, anything now could end the run. Anything.
Get another life.
Get another wife?
Life.
No, I don't want another wife. I love you.
Life.
Yeah, that's hard to do in this game.
Is it really?
Oh god, that guy's got a jetpack.
Because it's a platform, it always reminds me of the original, like, Super Mario Brothers.
Yeah, I know. Here's the problem, though. I can't use my normal shopkeeper killing technique because, oh god, and the...
Like, you have to fight for another life?
Yeah, basically.
That sucks.
This is going to be interesting. We could just die right here.
Anyway.
We died.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's okay. It wasn't your fault. That was all my fault for getting hit by that spider earlier. So that sucked.
God damn it.
Oh, I don't want to look at this. That was unfortunate. I feel like I could have done significantly better that time. So
yeah.
we'll go ahead and we'll play like another... What kind of regular run? Do we want to do a no gold run? We'll do no gold runs.
What?
You don't like no gold runs?
Yeah. Sure. Why not? No gold runs are good.
What's your favorite part of the game?
The fact that you don't get any gold.
That kind of makes sense.
Yeah. It's context dependent.
You should hear Becky talk about Magic the Gathering. She knows just enough to sound kind of like she knows what's going on.
No, actually, I really did know last night.
You were like, your deck for Classic League is stupid.
No, I didn't say it that way. I said it very smartly. I was like, I don't think that this guy might be very good because, I mean, the mana cost is so high. And how do you know? How do you know that you're actually going to, like, if it's a 6/6, you have to play 6 turns almost, right?
Like, Becky, you need to understand we're trying to be obnoxious when we play Classic League.
I know. Well, yeah, that's the thing. Like, I'm like, you play a 6/6 creature, you're gonna have to like almost play 6 turns, and so therefore you plan a control deck in such a way that you're trying to prolong the game. Because what if somebody just kills you immediately? And he was like, well, yeah, we're trying to play a longer game here. I was like, unless you have a lot of cards that allow you to get more mana like really quickly. Like, you know, like you can tap it and then you can get like, you know, a forest or a plane or whatever it is. I think you were playing, like, you were playing forest and you were playing,
mountains.
And caverns or something. So you could tap quickly via other cards, and so you could get more mana. And you needed a lot of mana given the deck that you're going to be playing in this tournament. And so I was just like, "Are you sure you want to play 6/6?" And he was like, "Yeah, because there are these other decks that we're trying to beat." And what's funny is that like his strategy every time when he's playing this, and this is maybe why he's so obnoxious, but also potentially why he's so successful at times in tournaments, is that he takes the major deck, you know, the major like 3 or 4 decks that are being played, and he doesn't decide to tweak those decks. He decides that he wants to create a whole new deck that can beat every other single deck, right? And he can sideboard in.
Doesn't it sound like she is a pro Magic player, kind of?
Go fuck yourself, because I actually do know what I'm talking
I
about.
know. That wasn't supposed to be obnoxious.
I just don't know the name of the cards in any given set at any given time.
Yeah.
So that's really the problem. But like, I was like, well, why would you want to do a 6/6 for such a high mana cost? And he was like, well, I'm trying to beat this deck. But then you were going on and saying, well, I actually want to beat this deck too. And I was like, so is your strategy here to beat every deck that may possibly come up? And he's like, yeah. And I was like, is that everybody's strategy? He's like, no, some people just like play, you know, the popular decks and don't think about it. And I was like, so your strategy every time you play Magic is to beat every single deck that's popular? And he's like, yeah. And I was like, how does that not lead to a schizophrenic deck? And he was like, well, sometimes it does, and that's why my deck is shit right now. And I was like, okay, well.
Keep in mind we're talking about Classic League.
We're talking about Classic League, right?
Yeah.
Which I actually understand too. So, you know what? Go fuck yourself about the fact that, like, I don't know what the hell is going on. I do know what's going on.
No, it's not that you don't know what's going on.
And you go, well, this card alone. I was like, no, I know that if you could combine a card, you combine 2 cards, then it's possible that it actually helps. And I was like, but what card would you combine? He said this, you know. He said, well, I'll combine.
I just landed on gold, and I didn't even. Everything was going so well.
That was my least favorite part.
Oh God.
Well, now we got to think of another challenge that you can do.
God damn it. That sucks. I kind of want to just go through and see how little gold I can get and, like, pretend that didn't happen.
Let's just pretend.
I feel like that might be a worthwhile endeavor.
Mind over body.
Yeah.
I don't know what that means. Really.
I don't know, because, like, everything was going so well. I had a bomb box, a cape. I was going to get the Kapala right here. I just blew that chance.
Anyway.
Oh, let's actually pick it up.
So I do know that combo cards are good, but then when he talked about the combination that he was going to like use in order to implement his strategy, I was like, I don't know the cards well enough to actually decide whether that's a good idea. And I was like, well, so what are you going to put in your sideboard in such a way to actually...
What's your favorite card?
Bitter Blossom.
Mm-hmm.
Or potentially Jace the Mind Sculptor.
Mm-hmm.
But, anyway.
Oh, we would have been fucked anyway.
Regardless... Like, he was trying to put all these cards in the sideboard in such a way that once he knew that, that basically he was going to, was playing a certain deck, he could potentially win the next two rounds. But, that's problematic because, you were dealing with, what card? It was a really huge guy? Or it was a really big deal?
I don't know, actually.
He was a 2/2, and you were kind of scared of him.
2/2 we were kind of scared of?
Yeah. You and Chris were talking a long time about it. About how to defeat him.
How to defeat a 2/2.
I think it was a 2/2. It was like, he could kill you on turn 2.
Oh, we were talking about, Oath. Man, we made it through that without taking any gold.
Yeah, that's right.
Oath of Druids.
Oath of Druids, right. And you were like, you're having a really hard time trying to defeat him given the cards that you were playing. And you're having to strategize about that. And at that point I got kind of like lost because you were talking about different cards. And because I don't know the cards in the set, it was really, and also I don't know other cards that, you know, that are still allowable.
Oh my God, this would have been the best run ever.
I just left the run, or I just left the conversation at that point because I wasn't sure what was going on.
Yeah.
And Chris was also getting bored, so he was getting tired.
Yeah,
so,
Chris was getting bored and tired.
You know, if it's not fun to talk with Chris when he gets bored and tired. Usually I can rejuvenate him by talking about something other than Magic.
Yeah, he seems to like that better sometimes.
I don't blame him. Where Age is like obsessive.
What the hell? This is a Dead or Restless running water level?
Yeah.
Whoa.
I actually don't know.
And the black markets on
You'd
it?
have to teach me Spelunky like you taught Magic.
I wonder if Old Bitey is in here and is also a skeleton. That's it. We're using... I don't care if I got gold.
All this is to say... Why did you do that? That was stupid.
Accident! Accident!
No, that was...
Accident!
That was stupid. Why the hell did you do that? You saw him at the top.
Oh, God. Okay, Old Bitey.
That was dumb. Sorry. Anyway. My Magic knowledge is not paltry. It's just not concrete.
Yes, that's a fair way to put it. Uh-oh.
I know all about the stack.
I'm not sure you know all about the stack.
Okay, I don't know all about the stack, but I know conceptually what happens in the stack, and I could use it to my benefit. So AJ tries to teach me by playing open-handed, and sometimes we play close-handed. And it take a long time to think. Like, in no way could I play a tournament because it would just take forever. But, because I'm like, but what if you have this guy?
Well, we just slayed Old Bitey. Slew Old Bitey.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
I think it might just, you slay Old Bitey. Like, I think the past tense might actually sound like
Wait,
the present.
when Old Bitey's on a... When Old Bitey's on a Dead or Restless level, he turns into a crystal skull?
Let's use it in passive voice. He has been slain.
Well, we just learned that when you slay Old Bitey, he turns into a crystal skull. So we learned something when he's on a Dead or Restless level.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Have you ever completed a no gold run?
No.
We'll try it again.
I am.
Okay. Anyway.
Thanks for the task.
No problem.
This will be... Yeah, we'll let him run and hang out in the spider web.
So, I don't know what this is. I don't know how to, like...
Nice.
Because it doesn't require a lot of dexterity, like, Magic seems to be, like, a game that makes sense to me. But it's also the case I don't really have the patience to learn about all the cards, especially when they keep fucking changing.
Yep.
And there's just, like, you have to have the ability to have, I think, an encyclopedic knowledge about the cards, and also the old cards too, not even just the new cards, right?
Yeah, I know.
And you have to be very up on, like, which cards are and which types of decks are really popular at that point. And I would have the same sort of feeling in the sense that I would want to be able to defeat all the decks and not just play a popular deck. So I can understand your inclination to do that.
Well, Classic League is also a time for fun.
Yeah, but I just don't have the patience to learn. Like, I know some things. Like, I know, for example, when you got what was it? Tibble. I was like, oh no, don't use him. He's shit. And it's true, he is.
Yep, Tybalt sucks.
Like, he really doesn't do a lot.
Except when Marshall Sutcliffe is dressing up as him for Halloween.
Yeah. Sure.
I don't think that's happened.
I just, as a planeswalker, he just isn't helpful.
Well, he doesn't do enough, that's for sure.
Right. I also know that you're obsessed with with Frost Titan, but I'm not really sure why.
That's because Frost Titan's the best creature ever printed.
I actually think that other people don't know why either, especially because every time you mention it, Chris is like, ugh.
That's not true.
It is true.
We both like Frost Titan.
I think you convinced him to like Frost Titan, but the first time you mentioned him, he's like, stop, AJ, stop!
That's because Frost Titan is cool.
No, Chris didn't think so.
No? Chris and I both know that Frost Titan is cool.
Other people would beg to differ.
They would, but they don't know how good Frost Titan is until he's on your side of the board and you're attacking with him against an Emrakul. Or you're showing and telling him into play with their show and tell.
Okay, here's a question.
Yeah.
Tell me why Frost Titan is good. Like, not in, like, concrete ways, but don't tell me who he's good against.
Okay.
Tell me why he's good.
Okay.
Explain to your viewers.
It's not because of his pecs.
Explain to your viewers who actually do play Magic, because I know some people of you don't.
Okay, so what we're talking about for those that don't know is the card Frost Titan in Classic. And Classic is the equivalent of online Vintage, if you're unfamiliar. And you can check out my Classic series, Playing the Unplayable, on our YouTube channel.
And what that means is you can play any card that's ever been created.
Well, with some exceptions. Yes.
Like, the really expensive ones.
There are some restrictions in Classic.
Like the really expensive, powerful, stupid one. And stupid ones.
That's kind of true,
right.
Yes.
So it's... But you have to have, like I said... Oh,
sorry.
Did you get gold?
No, I didn't get gold, but I did something stupid.
Okay.
I did something greedy and stupid, and it wasn't worth it.
But...
And now I'm just going to go back, because the only thing that's over here is a dog, which I don't really care that much about.
But the issue is, what was I going to say? So, Classic is like everything... Like, it just requires a lot of knowledge about what every card does. And
I mean, there are some decks
Chris,
that are consistently top tier. There are probably 3 tier 1 decks, or...
Yeah, which is what AJ was trying to beat, like, all of them.
Yeah, which is... There's Affinity, there's
so fucking
workshop-based
You are
stacks.
so ambitious.
Well...
You're ambitious in everything that you do, maybe aside from Spelunky. But,
I'm pretty ambitious in Spelunky.
Yeah,
That's what score maximization is all about, even though I...
No, you're not a big... But to be honest, like, when you play, you're not a big min-maxer.
Yeah,
you just sometimes you just do things because you're like, this looks like fun.
I should have gone over there to take out those flowers.
You'd rather die in an awesome way than you would live the entire time.
There's some truth to that.
No, there's a lot of truth to that. In the same way that you'd rather go down in burning flames when you're playing Magic, as opposed to actually doing well in the game and winning it. Yeah, like, if you want it in a boring way, you would just be like, fuck, this is not fun.
Yeah, that's largely true.
Everybody who knows AJ, or PlanetWalls.
No!
Method
the
of
frog! Or the flower! Damn it!
Method of playing Magic knows this. That he never plays usual decks, because he just finds them boring.
Ah! Hang on, I have to take this man.
This is also why he doesn't really get a lot of schoolwork done always, because he just finds stupid readings boring.
Now he's dead. Fuck! And then it fell on gold. That's it.
Damn it, AJ!
I know!
Okay, so...
We'll make some fun happen.
If you have played Magic, I hope that you're following this. If you haven't played Magic... Well, I mean, granted, those who have played Magic probably understand this, but... If you haven't played Magic, I'm sorry, this has been a boring Spelunky run for you.
Yes.
It might be entertaining for those...
Most of these people probably play Magic, because I imagine they found this channel...
Yeah. No, I'm sure.
I don't know that for sure.
I
Sound
mean,
off in the comments
if you play Magic.
to give us free marketing.
Oh!
That's okay. Oh! It's the first level. I just got impaled.
Okay.
It's fine. I didn't lose much.
Okay.
Only my life. That's okay.
I think I read that like last semester.
What?
Like when I was taking that like antiquity class, Christianity and Antiquity. It was like, oh shit, did I just reveal something that...
No, that's fine to reveal, don't worry.
It was like... It
wasn't even the name of the course.
I know, it was...
So you're extra fine.
It was like...
You revealed nothing.
Okay, good. They were like, I don't lose anything, only my life, for God's greater purpose. And I was like, that's a lot to lose, actually.
Yeah, it's more than you'd be willing to wager on a bad poker hand. I mean, unless you're me. I'll put it all on the line.
Yeah, he will. So, for those of you who play Magic, I hope this isn't boring because we're talking about it conceptually.
Let me that gold bar!
All I want to say is, I mean, maybe if I knew more about each card, I could be a frag doll, except that I have a sense of, oh, I don't want to ostracize anybody.
What?
I was like, if I knew more, maybe I could be a frag doll, if I had more practice, except for the fact that I don't really like eyeliner or dyeing my hair.
Yeah, I don't think you've ostracized anybody. You used to dye your hair.
Yeah, but it was only like...
Tasteful colors?
It was only like highlights. It wasn't like... And also it just got expensive and it seemed stupid. I have more reason to do it now because I actually have some grays. Actually, quite a few grays.
You don't have that much gray.
Actually,
you think you have more gray than you do.
Actually, the fact that you even noticed that I have it is what I don't like.
I haven't noticed that.
Bullshit. I've shown them to you. And had you pick them out and then pull them out.
That's one of our rituals. Why are you talking about that? And also, I sometimes...
It just makes me very uncomfortable.
I have you brush my hair in the morning.
No, you don't.
I know.
Sometimes I put gel in it for you and it looks even better, but...
Or, what's the baldness medication? Sometimes you put that in my hair, too.
No, we stopped that a long time ago just because AJ didn't have the patience.
Well,
Rogaine is just not for him.
It's just too difficult. It's not worth all the time spent
putting
an extra cream. It's another step in the shower.
Even though, for those of you who have watched...
Sound off in the comments if you think I should...
Okay, can I be honest?
Stop being bald.
This is not a nice comment, and this will probably... To be honest, you've already ruined my professional career. Or I should just be...
Yeah, climb a
I should just be, like, really stoic, as you're saying.
You should be like,
awful things.
Hire me.
I should just be like, yes, things are nice.
Things are nice.
You should not have done that. You know, I should be very, like...
That's not something I would do if I were at your place of employment.
Right,
but...
like, I just should not be myself, potentially.
Well, yeah, if anybody knows Becky in person, link this to her LinkedIn.
You know, don't say that. They will do it. Stop
No, they won't. None of these people know you in real life. If you know Becky in real life, sound off in the comments.
No, don't do that. Stop, because we actually do. Don't do that.
Okay.
Anyway,
That was stupid.
I'm just... You've ruined any sort of professional
God,
credibility that I have.
We have a shot again,
It's
people.
not like Liberty Mutual's gonna hire me now if they find this. Not that I want to
You could be the new progressive girl for...
that I probably could be.
What? This already fired? Oh yeah, the spider's dead.
But
That's
considering
funny.
she's as old as me and probably has gray hair.
She is not as old as you. She has to be at least 12 years...
No, I don't think so.
I just walked into gold. Like, it wasn't even a difficult situation.
I have really thin skin in my
Couldn't even
stuff.
spectacularly die on spikes.
But anyway.
We'll do one more no gold run.
Anyway, back to no Rogaine. I mean,
Back to the Rogaine.
if you think about it, okay, if any of you saw the one with AJ, like, had a picture in the Spelunky video.
Yeah, that was
he
episode
playing,
37. Chances are, if you've watched only one of these, that was the one.
This is what's gonna ruin my
Hope this doesn't fall in the spikes.
my professional credibility.
Nice.
I think at one point, I don't know why, like, it just came out. Sometimes I just say mean things that come out. But they're not supposed to be mean. They're just supposed to be...
What are you talking about? What did you say?
They're not...
Oh.
They're not, don't go up to that gold. Anyway.
Thank you for reminding me.
Well, sometimes you do things that are stupid.
That wasn't sarcastic.
That was another thing. Sometimes you do things that are stupid.
I mean, that one time you said to me, stupid questions deserve stupid answers.
I did, actually. You did ask a stupid question.
Yeah, but factually it was a stupid question.
You said, are we going down this road or something like that? And I was like, no. And you were like...
I wanted to know if I was driving the correct direction.
You were like, what? You just said, are we going down this road? As we were going down it. And I was just like, no. And you looked at me like...
Well, I was like, well, where do we need to go then?
And I was like, exactly where we are. And then you just, I mean, it was just like a long, I don't know, turnpike or something. I don't remember what it was.
No, we were
I think
near we were in Bloomington.
Don't give it all away. Anyway.
Don't give it all away.
Well, he just knew where we were going, and it was kind of ridiculous. And then he just was like, why did he laughed? And he's like, why are you being mean? And I was just like, stupid questions deserve stupid answers.
Which I don't think is true.
No, I mean, I would never say that to my students, because...
Would you think it?
No.
So it's only with me.
Well, I mean, if they were asking, like, what text we were reading, I mean, I don't think I would say that, but I would be deeply concerned.
You'd be like, it's the one you're holding in your hands?
Yeah, well, yeah, exactly.
Okay. So what you're saying is you were actually worried in that moment about my mental health.
Yeah, that's what happened.
Okay, good.
That or...
I can understand that.
That or I was sleep deprived and I hadn't eaten a meal in a while.
Sorry.
But one thing I said to you with the Rogaine, I was like, I don't know if you can pull it off, like, without hair.
You might be able to pull off my hair.
So if any of you seen the picture within the picture where he actually shows himself playing Spelunky,
ropes.
one of the things I told him once, I was like, you have to use the Rogaine. And he was like, why? And I was like, first of all, your hair is too good to waste. Like, if any girl had your hair, it would be amazing.
Oh.
And unfortunately, I don't have your hair, and that sucks. But AJ's dad is completely bald, and he's definitely sort of inherited that. And so we tried Rogaine for a while, which AJ just wouldn't stand for.
But instead, I just started using this toupee.
And what did I say to you about the Rogaine? That what you would look like if...
What?
Do you remember this? What I told you would look like?
No.
If you lost all your hair and became bald?
What did you say it was going to look like?
A little sperm.
Oh, yeah.
Because you were so thin.
Yeah, someone was like, yeah, you would look like a sperm. Fuck, gold.
Which is so mean of me.
That's not that mean.
But at the same time...
Something wrong with being a spermatozoan.
I still kind of think that's true. Because you're just so thin. And wiry.
Wiry?
Yeah.
Okay, one more no gold run. These suck so bad that...
Stop doing them. Put it...
Make it stop! Make it stop!
Just decide on another Telos.
No. This is
Okay.
the only task left to do besides the Connor O'Sullivan challenge, of which one of the components is that I can't get any gold.
What are you thinking about your next series? Like, what are you gonna do?
I think I might do FTL for a bit, or I might just add it to the rotation. Becky hates FTL.
No.
It's really, it's like a resource, it's like a worker placement game disguised as a real-time strategy game.
It was only funny when Northern Line did it because he couldn't find the symmetry button. And
No, you're thinking of a different game entirely.
Oh, am I?
Yeah.
Because he used FTL drives, I thought.
No. That was Kerbal Space Program.
Oh,
and there aren't FTL drives in
I'm sorry.
game that...
I'm sorry.
Oh,
Kerbal
you don't need to
Space,
apologize.
that's what I thought you were thinking about playing. Because I just remember that game, and I was like, oh my god.
That's hardly a game, it's more of a simulation.
Okay, it's more simulation. But, like, I don't know if you've seen Northern Lion, or like Northern Lion, but, like, he played that game, and every time AJ put it on, I was like, no, I don't want to watch this.
What the fuck happened there?
Like, I mean...
Did anybody see... Hang on, something weird just happened. Anybody see that? That powder keg just, like, disappeared from under me and didn't explode.
If you think about NASA and the way that they build their rockets, like, the way that he was building his rockets had nothing to... It didn't resemble at all anything that looked like a rocket.
We're talking about Northern Lion, the Let's Player.
And so they would just be these big fat things, right?
Like, let's just add some more, let's add some more jets. And maybe we should put some wings. About there, that looks about right.
And I was like, have you ever seen a rocket that looked like that? You would think that, like, NASA engineers, like, figured out a pretty aerodynamic way to get to where they wanted to go. So maybe Northern Lion, you should just think about...
Look at all these bombs.
Yeah. I was like, maybe Northern Lion, you should just think about, like, the way people have done it, and you'll be more successful. But instead, he made these things that look like houses, right?
Yeah, they're like giant floating tanks, and they all crashed. And none of them were symmetrical.
And then none of... What was one comment? It was like, oh, Northern Lion,
you're going to be in a bad time until you find the symmetry button, which was totally true.
Sure, because he couldn't find the symmetry button, so he was like, this wing can go here.
I just tapped my own ball sack. I did not mean to do that. I just had an itch. The result was like, I seriously hurt myself.
He was like, this wing will go here, and this one will go here, and it's like lopsided. You're like, what the hell? You're like, how could that possibly work, right?
Yeah.
It was just that was pretty funny. And then, like, watching the little, like, Kerbal guys.
Yeah.
Which... It was good because it wasn't humans, you know? So you didn't feel so bad.
When they inevitably died.
Yeah. But, like, some of them
They died in the vacuum of space.
Some of them would look like, you know, realistic, and they would start freaking out at a certain point because they knew that they were going to die. And other ones would look like they're mentally disabled.
Yeah.
Hey, notice what I didn't use, the word I didn't use.
I do. The word that's a transliteration of the abbreviation or the word for slowing down in a music piece.
It's true. Because I've tried to stop using that word. Because I'm working now volunteering now for a company that works for disabled people, and I'm trying to get out of the habit of using that word. Which I don't mean with any malintent. It's just that it kind of became a part of my vocabulary, which is not good.
Correct.
So... I've been trying very hard to say people with disabilities, as opposed to a musical a musical word.
Yes. We're talking about the word retardando,
which is a musical word, not a word that should be applied to people.
Slowing down.
Because it is unfair. Because those people are people first.
And slow second. Or maybe third.
Don't be mean. Anyway.
When did that become a bad word? Was it during the Palin campaign?
No, I don't know, but I'm really trying.
Fuck me!
It's not the case. It's not the case that, like, I'm trying to be a bad person. It's just the case that, like, it kind of became incorporated into my language, and I understand it's politically insensitive. Like, I would never use the N-word. Like, oh my god. Ever, ever, ever. Never. Like, that would be terrible. And yet, like, I continue to use this word, and then now, like, I can't tell you how much shame I feel now. Anyway.
I can tell just by the way you're speaking about it how much.
I'm actually covering my eyes as I'm confessing on Spelunky.
And you can't even see her.
I know.
But it's
Actually,
true.
I've been wondering, when you do your picture thing within the picture,
Yeah, do you want to do it with me?
I was wondering if you, not today because I don't have any makeup on and also my hair's gross, but like it's a Saturday, Sundays, and
It's
Saturdays,
one of those days.
Saturdays and Sundays I just don't care. I give my skin breathing room because I don't want to put on makeup.
Yeah.
But when I have to teach,
It's all about the skin.
it's true, actually. When I have to teach, I totally wear makeup. Because
Cool, an item that I probably won't ever need to use. Fuck!
I don't know, they're like,
I don't know, I'm falling into nihilistic Spelunky despair here.
maybe you should go for another game.
No, this is the right game for me. This will never be the wrong game for me. But the point is... Oh, there is a crate over here.
Yeah.
That is spectacular. If that's a jetpack or a plasma cannon...
Yeah.
It wasn't, but that's okay. We got bombs. That was good too.
As it is, what's my point?
I don't know.
I would probably like to look slightly nicer for.
What you're trying to say is you want to show off yourself.
No,
on the
that's
camera.
not. That's not what I'm saying. I just don't want people to be disgusted by me.
Oh, so it's like the opposite strategy that I have.
Right now, look at me. Do I really look attractive?
Yeah.
No. No, you just have to say that because you're my husband.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
I would totally say you didn't if you didn't.
That's BS.
No, it isn't.
Yes, it is.
No.
Yeah.
How would you ever believe me when I said you were attractive if
If I were dressed up nicely and I had I smelled good and I had my hair fixed, I could see where you would mean it. But right now, there's no way you could possibly mean
No,
it.
I mean it.
It's just custom.
Oh, fuck. I'm gonna have to use a bomb here.
You just feel like you have to.
No, it's not true.
Yes, it is.
Let's get out of here. Alright, good. I don't know where that... There it is. There's the gold bar.
Yeah.
Alright.
I never got to my diet, but that's
Oh
fine.
yeah, talk about your diet now.
No one cares, but it's basically a diet that was just meat and protein. It was like a
Oh,
bodybuilder's
oops.
diet, whereas eating like 80% protein and 20% protein, 80% fat. And to be honest, for a while that sounds really good, but after a while it becomes really boring.
Yeah, after a while you don't only want to eat bacon.
I also have celiac disease, which is a rare autoimmune disorder that my family carries, and it really stinks because not only do you have to eat, like I was eating this diet because they think, well, at least in the knowledge corner in which we live, like there's a lot of research that suggests that ketones are a really good source of energy. So your body can produce energy according to two sources, right?
Yes.
They can
Why isn't that exploding?
they can use fermentation or they can use the Krebs cycle, right? So as far as I understand it, your body's burning alternative sources, which are
Yeah,
ketones.
like alternative fuel sources.
Yeah, alternative fuel sources, right? So as opposed to carbohydrate, they're burning fat and protein.
Yeah, yummy.
Well, yeah. And it's supposed to be really helpful for you. Like, they found in cancer patients that it actually, for those with inoperable brain tumors, 75% of patients, the tumor actually stopped, if not shrunk, and they lived a lot longer. And for children with epilepsy, oftentimes when drugs like Depakote or I think Depakote.
Depakote.
When those don't work, they actually switch their diet to 80% fat and 20% protein. And the kids actually, they kind of put
Kids, they love it.
No, I don't know if they do. I think they just learn to eat that way. But they go into remission quite easily. As far as it doesn't work for everybody.
Taking a picture of this guy's ass.
Okay, it doesn't work.
Oh.
It doesn't work for everybody, but apparently it has a really high success rate, more so than you would think. So it's really like an interesting diet, and I experimented with it for almost a year, and it worked really well. You want to get into you can monitor your ketones by using like diabetic tools, like
Yes.
I would like prick myself in my finger, and it would show me how many ketones I was producing, so I knew I was in ketosis, and I felt a lot better because I didn't have as many insulin spikes, and my headaches went away, and I don't know, it just really worked. It's sort of like a version of paleo, except that you're really not getting any carbs at all.
Right.
And I do believe that it
Yeah.
increases longevity. But
Of erections?
no.
Oh.
Your life.
Okay.
Like in different, like Inuits, for example, have almost no carbohydrate in their diet.
Uh-oh.
And they live incredibly long lives. And
What the fuck just happened? Did I just pick up gold?
Hope not.
I did, so I killed myself.
No!
You want to talk more?
AJ!
Okay, keep talking then!
No, it's not just that I don't want to talk. It's just that I'm just so disappointed. I'm just so disappointed in you.
Well, stop manifesting the same attitude, my fans. They're all like, no, I'm so disappointed in him. Will he never finish the no gold run?
That's how I feel as well.
Well, probably not.
Anyway, this is probably really uninteresting to a lot of people. Because, I mean, if you had more female fans, this might be of interest, but considering you don't...
Sound off in the comments if you're a lady.
Actually, that would be interesting.
I won't get any comments.
You might actually be able to...
I'm really more of a man's man.
No, not really. But, I mean, you might
You
actually...
think I'm a ladies' man?
I think you fully embrace both sides of your personality.
That's pretty awesome.
I mean, I don't know. It doesn't bother me. I tend to be more aggressive, so... Especially in class, so I mean, I don't care.
Fucking gold.
Regardless, no one cares about this. But I would wonder if having a female commenter on your site would actually change your demographic if it's the case that you got word out that that was the case.
Oh god, this could have been the run.
I'm serious though about that.
Well, that's it for now.
Oh my
We'll pick up next time.
God.
Sometimes AJ just sucks. Sometimes he sucks.